5:19 in the morning, West Coast time, Monday, the 10th of March, 2025. We were John C. Roseman, California, part two. So, what was I talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is what I need. I need to get coffee. I was talking about orange juice, and I was talking about milk, and I was talking about other things that the tariffs are going to be kicking our ass on. Try coffee prices. Try orange juice. I live on coffee and orange juice. I do. If I can get the stuff at the store, it's a little more expensive than buying bulk. If I buy the bulk, I know it's going to be lasting me a little bit longer, but I still have to use up SNAP benefits for that. And I have to balance out how much I can afford to get and how much I can make the stuff last per month. When you're living and depending upon subsidies, you have to make do with what you got. Sometimes I have to live without tea. Oh, yeah. Especially bulk tea that keeps popping up to be more and more expensive than I can get. Coffee. Here's the thing. In my previous video, I was talking about the tariff situation and how much all this global tariff is going to be affecting our prices left and right. How much the prices have already been risen up in our food prices and our drink prices. Not to mention the agricultural issues we've been having. The more weather problems we've been having, the less agriculture we're processing and getting. Not to mention the tariffs that are placed on every country we've got around here that are our trading partners for food and other things. We're paying more, and we haven't got the money enough to pay for it. Orange prices are going up. Juice prices are going up. Milk's going up, but milk's local, isn't it? Well, what about some of the food we keep importing overseas? Some of the other produce and meats and cheeses and breads. If we're not paying locally enough for that, then we have to pay for it overseas. Bread is local. We don't have to worry about that one. So is produce, so is cheese, unless we're going overseas. And me, I'm worried about the orange prices because we may not have enough produce in the country of America to keep a glass of orange juice barely affordable. And I love my orange juice and I love my vitamin C. I go by the powdered stuff all the time because I thought that'd be cheaper. And looking at the prices I've been going through, we're screwed. We're screwed. And it scares me about some of the stuff we're getting ourselves into. Now, let's just say, for example, we're into our green tea or black tea kick. I also prefer chamomile because it's herbal and it's calming. So let me check the prices we have through DoorDash, which is going through the local market of Albertsons, and I'll be checking Amazon. Be sure you check the previous video to understand the reason why I'm doing this insanity here. So, just to get a box of Lipton tea, 100 count, it's $6.49. Wow, $6.49. All the other herbals I'm looking at are between $4.30 or $4.19, depending on brand and what type we got and other things. Honeys and chamomile. Chamomile Celestial, $4.19. Wow, okay, that's good. I like chamomile. You know what I'd also love doing is nice Earl Grey, but I can't find that flavor anywhere. But if I did find it, Earl Grey. Twinings sucks. My taste buds tell me that Twinings doesn't have the right flavor. I tasted a long time ago about Earl Grey, and I tasted it these days, and $7 for me to get a 20-ounce box of Earl Grey. No, thank you. Cannot deal and cannot cope. If I want 50 count of black tea, I'd have to pay nearly $6 for it. And this is going through Albertsons. This sucks. I've tasted other teas before that actually would taste okay. Others don't taste okay. So let me just say about the black tea of Signature. 48 count, it's about $3.60. For 100 bags, it's about $5.70. They're roughly out there, aren't they? But these are imported. We hardly ever do any tea harvesting over here. We have to get it from overseas. And the tea prices go up. Now, if I'm going through Albertsons at this point, I just want to check something out for that one. I'll back into another app of it so I can take a look for the prices of it. Through Amazon Prime, which I'm logged into. Okay, tea bags. Let's just say that I want regular black tea. Well, the green tea's up there. Pretty expensive as hell. I get chamomile, which is Snap, which is under Snap, for 20 bags of tea. I pay $4.41. Whoa! Let me go over to Albertsons one more time on that one, shall I? Reset on that one. Because I want to see how much it is for the chamomile that I would need for myself. Well, vanilla herbal for 20 counts, $4.19. For a celestial tea through Albertsons at this point. Caffeine-free herbal teas, $4.19 still. Bigelow is, and Celestial are one of those flavored teas out there that I love adding other things to stuff. If I just wanted to get simple black Earl, actually Earl Grey black tea, it'll be costing me $4.19 for the thing. Huh. Chamomile through Celestial Seasonings, $4.19. So anything regarding chamomile, actually Celestial and Bigelow, it's basically that for 20 bags of tea. 20 bags of tea. $4.41 through Amazon. I have to look at the savings here. It's a few cents off, but even a few cents count, don't they? But DoorDash, I don't do Snap. I do regular green on that one. I look and I compare prices, and I try to see what I can use, what I can't use, and it just freaks me out a bit. Especially when I see some of the teas I like to get that are costing me more than what I can afford. I can get Bigelow teas through Amazon, about a pack of 6, which 20 each in it. Mint, lemon, vanilla, Earl Grey. Doing the pricing, it's about the same much as just getting her. It's separate. Scratching your heads on this one, I know. Well, $4.79 for Lipton, 100 bags through Amazon. Was it cheaper? Let me check. No, not so much. Not so much. So let me get this straight. If I happen to get Snap, I happen to do Lipton for $4.79. But if I had a coupon, which I don't know where the hell I'm going to get, then I would pay $4.31 for it. Just for 100 bags of tea. You're scratching your head about the 100 bags of tea. Well, why not? I like tea. I've been a tea drinker. I've been a coffee drinker. So, I'm going to put on Lipton or DoorDash. And there's my rub. $4.69 for 100 through Lipton. Alright? Through Lipton. $4.79 through Amazon. There's a price gouge right there, isn't it? I like green tea, but it's flavorless for me. I like a little bit of flavor in my tea. So I go for the black and I go for the caffeine effect. We have caffeinated green tea. I still don't like it. Then we got the iced tea mix. I haven't had iced tea in a hell of a long while. I could get it fixed if I wanted to. Nah, not really. I got water and I got Tang. I can drink on a constant basis. I'm also looking at prices of the stuff that I have to buy for my own self. I got orders through the Amazon Prime. I'm looking at stuff that I bought again and trying to compare prices if the prices have gone up or not. When I'm reordering stuff, Amazon will let me know what's going on. I'm not advertising Amazon saying Amazon is the greatest. No, this is what I go through when I'm ordering food. I mean, a flat of ramen noodles I'd buy. Pop-Tarts, I get the cheaper shit. Of course, there's cheaper shit over at Albertsons. They got the generics. They got the Nationals and they got the generics for that one. Probably think I'm talking out of my mouth. Probably I am. I had to put things locally and globally at this point. Processing, guys. Processing. We get sugar overseas. We don't have sugar in the States. We have to get sugar overseas, which means we get it through countries that are tariffing our ass. And our own country's doing the same thing, too. Well, apparently, the only thing they got over there is they do have the Pop-Tarts or DoorDash through Albertsons. But what I'm looking for right now is their generic. And here we have Pop-Tarts over at DoorDash through going through Albertsons. They got a problem. I got a problem. In order to get Pop-Tarts, I need to get the stuff that they have. And the generics, apparently, they got a problem with. Which sucks. So if I wanted generic Pop-Tarts, I don't have it over at Albertsons. They don't have it. They got Kellogg's, they got the Pop-Tarts things, but what they don't have is generics. Their own damn brands. Ooh, that's not good. Because the major stuff they have over there is expensive Pop-Tarts, just for 6 count. Just for a single, actually 8 count. $3.50 roughly. A basic strawberry. If I want a 12 count, I'd pay $5 for it. As I said before, cost comparisons. Now, if I wanted to get a variety pack, at least 6 of them, I'd pay $3.19, a little cheaper through Amazon. I get bulk through Snap. I'll pay about $12, $13 for it. And they don't last as long, but they're cheaper. Ramen noodles, chicken flavored, preferred beef. I get sick and tired of chicken all the damn time. So I would need beef sometimes. But just for the package of 20, it's $7.20. Do the math on that one in your head. But try this one. Ready? Just to get sugar in a coffee container, the community coffee through Amazon is $21.99, basically $22 for 16 ounce, and that's about 6 of those containers. When you're going in offices and you're pouring out the sugar from those containers, oh yeah, that's why people buy the bulk, because the cheaper stuff, actually the bulkier stuff, is just more expensive. So let me try the sugar. Keep it in mind, guys. Keep these things in mind, because food prices are going skyrocketing right now. I need to get me some kind of breakfast. My body's telling me so. Okay, so if I wanted to get a 16 ounce box of sugar, it's $3.60 over at Albertsons, roughly. If I wanted to get a 64 ounce bag, it's about closer to $6. It's $5.89, but closer to 6. If I wanted to get a 4-pound bag of C&H branded, it's $6.49. Keep this in mind. A lot of our processed food that we're getting, cereals and stuff, they depend upon sugar. They depend upon sugar imports for the products to be made. Tariffs are making our food prices go rocketing. A 32 ounce box of CH branded, $4.79. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The 32 ounce package of sugar, signature brand through Albertsons, is $4.19. Do the math. I have to do the math. I have to check and deal with the generics all the time, because I know a long time ago I dealt with the regular brands because I got branded. I saw the brands all the damn time. We dealt with the brands all the time. As I got older and we got more and more stingier, when we had to, my mother and my brother and I, we went through the store brands. They're not as bad. Some dishes, when we had to make food, we had to get regular branded that we knew because we liked the flavor. But if we had to live cheap, well, we got the cheap stuff. The branding is not just that. We're not exactly paying for the brand. We are paying for the products that are getting out there. They say the food prices are going up and up. I believe them. I had a president telling us that day one prices are going to go down. He's out of his fucking mind. Yeah, he is. People voted for the bastard, and now we're stuck with the asshole. We're set with the guy. People are running away because they can't deal with him, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them one damn bit. We are so much in guano, it's not even funny. Chicken flavor is a hell of a lot less expensive than the other stuff. But this is the things that we have to deal with. See, I'm not quite so sure what we're supposed to be dealing with here. A lunatic out there wants everything for us. Well, he wants everything from us. He wants a devotion. He wants patronage. I don't know. I don't understand this guy that we have. Man, I can tell you one thing. I'm not dealing with a son of a bitch. That's for damn sure. But the one thing I'm not going to be doing is running away either. I'm not running away from a fight. They stop from that asshole anyway. I can't. I won't. There's only so much I could deal with the chicken. I get sick and tired of eating chicken all the damn time is when I start looking for the beef bouillon packets or what's left over of the beef flavored packets that I still saved up. I can have me a beef bowl of sorts. And I can't stand the chicken all that much. It drives me crazy. What are we going to do about the tariffs? Well, you protest your congressmen if they're still going to be listening to you. But if they're running away, remember the polls, boys and girls. Remember the polls. We got more than a year and a half left, or more than that, before the polls. Hopefully you guys are going to be voting during that time.